January nights are quiet and brisk on the Mediterranean island of Giglio. It's an hour's ferry ride away from the Italian mainland. And the ocean liner can't be missed. The Costa Concordia has become an attraction. A piece of rock is still embedded in the cruise liner's hull. It's apparently a fragment of the reef that tore a 70-meter-long hole in the bottom of the ship. For everyone involved, the accident on the 13th of January changed everything. Most of the island's residents earn their living from the sea. The shipwreck's impact on the environment is causing concern. Domenico Battistello has been running a scuba diving school for 5 years. He's worried about the salvage operation.
They're never going to find all the missing people with the boat on its side. I don't understand why no one took seriously the proposal to right it first, using inflatable floats and other methods. Then the search teams could get around below decks and might have been able to get people out, dead or alive.
Battistello remembers the night of the accident. The cruise ship seemed to appear out of nowhere.
It loomed up here like a skyscraper. It filled the whole horizon. You couldn't see out over the water anymore.
The diving instructor follows the recovery work on the Costa Concordia every day. He's long given up hope of all the missing being found.
Anyone who drowned in the sea was carried off by the current a long time ago. We lost a diver 2 years ago. For days we searched for him. We even found his spear gun and other things, but not him.
Recovering the Costa Concordia has altered life on Giglio. Recovery crews have been given control of the island's only port. Fishermen aren't being allowed to take their boats out. There's no question of things getting back to normal anytime soon. During the summer, Fabio Bernardini uses his mini-truck to deliver fish to the restaurant. The night the ship ran aground, he used it to take shipwreck survivors to neighbors and friends. He even put up 15 South American passengers himself.
They were soaking wet, didn't have the right clothes on, and many were barefoot. We first took care of those who needed help most, children and the elderly.
Bernardini worked as a sailor on a cruise ship for many years. He still can't believe what's happened just offshore. That the captain set a course too close to the island and failed to see the rocks just a kilometer away from the port.
If the captain simply went straight ahead instead of turning to starboard, there would have been less damage. It was only when he turned the ship that the rock was forced into the boat's side, making it sink.
The accident has done more than disturb the winter serenity on Giglio. The tourist office is concerned about people coming just to see the shipwreck.
We can't prevent people from coming to our island, but when people call and look for a place to stay but aren't on the recovery teams or aren't journalists, then we say there are no vacancies.
For now, Battistello, the scuba diving teacher, is going to have to do without his routine dives. He and his colleagues are getting ready to deal with the consequences if oil should leak from the ship. The wreck of the Costa Concordia has disrupted island life and threatens the livelihoods of Giglio's residents.